So we have here an Airleader, and as you can see we have the pressure on the top side, and we have here a little pressure gauge which is actually connected to this guy, which is the I to P which you are getting. So basically here I come down for the pressure line, and I have a transmitter in there, so I can see what the IP is doing, so we can control it. But what you see here is basically the whole construction. You get the power in, you have a power distribution over terminal blocks to the nano, to the analog extension module, and to the RS module. So we have two RS modules. So basically I get two information from the Airleader. One, I get the average pressure from one RS module over the RE0, and I'm gonna get the average pressure and the target pressure from the other module. So R1 is basically compressor module number 1, and one is number 17. So, and basically we want to show you now how it works. And I have a simulation program. So here's a program for the nano, and hopefully we can see it. There's a table in here, and when we increase the pressure, you can basically see here. Open this. You can see here the analog pressure, target pressure, the axle pressure, and what's happening. So now we are increasing the pressure. At the current moment it's at 0, it's at 100%, but as we increase the pressure over the target pressure, so now we are at 102, so we're gonna basically go one step, 1 psi at the time up, and so the pressure is going up at the system over there. So one step at a time. Now we do 3 steps because we have a gap greater than 3. So when it's 3, we're gonna go 3 psi steps, and if it's only 1 psi or 2 psi, we only go 1 step at the time. So basically here you see the output of our model. So now we can go down again, and we just try to be 99 psi. And at 99 psi you can see that we are counting down basically the register 1 step at a time. Okay, so 1 step at a time we're counting down, and we can change the time for this, and the program is very easy to deal with. I just go down here. Here's our wait time, and I could increase the wait time from currently 15 seconds to 10 seconds, 5 seconds to 10 seconds or longer. Okay, and I'm gonna go now to the Airleader and show you the result of the I to P. Okay. So down here we see the pressure, and it's counted down. I hope it's clear enough. So now it's basically at 100%. PSI is at 0, and as I go over 101, because 100 is the target, it starts, going step by step up. Every 5 seconds, I'm going around 1 psi, and it goes slowly. It's not like very abrupt. And if I'm getting a higher pressure, like over 3 psi on target, then I jump 6 steps. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with our pressure simulator, which basically simulates the pressure so you can play around and do the adjustments. And I'm gonna leave you also the basically the pressure sensor, so you can measure this. Both of those units I would like to get back, and yeah, that's basically it. for when you start the system, there are actually two screws here. One is the zero and one is the span. So try to run the system, max it out, and go to the Airleader and try to get the span to 15. Actually, you should do it the other way around. First go to 0 and then put this to 0 and then basically go to 15 and basically put the pressure sensor to 15, and then you basically have set up the whole system. So I think it's not so difficult, but let me know if you have any questions.